Hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. We're going to try and finish up this game here.
Hi. Good work out there. Captain. Yeah. Snuck in, did you?
Wasn't hard, if I'm being honest. Your crew has their hands full, getting ready to set sail.
We got places to be. Hoping to stow away?
Oh, please. Actually, the Queen is concerned. You don't seem to be taking her seriously. Nele Island's been abuzz with discovery lately. So tell me, why haven't you reported in with her? Huh? Naomi? Who raised you? Knock before you come in a room.
I know that. I didn't knock for a good reason.
Huh?
I could tell somebody tried to sneak on board. Came to see if it was a bad guy.
And if it was, he'd say no Masaru and me. We'd jump to the captain's defense, subdue any intruder. Upstanding conduct.
I've outstayed my welcome. One last thing, and I'll be on my way.
What's that?
On Queen Michelle's authority, any news of the Esperanza treasure is to be relayed to her without delay. In her own words, betrayal will be met with death. Was that clear?
And who's betraying what exactly?
We consider you and your crew dear associates of ours. But as they say, great love yields to greater contempt.
Naomi, that's a hell of a thing to say to family. Your brother's right there.
What's there to worry about? So long as you stay true, you'll be fine. Queen Michelle. She walks among Europe's highest social echelon with great privilege. I sincerely hope you understand that. Her confederates are people of tremendous power and pedigree. Even in the underworld, the influence she wields could crush Raymond Law and his ilk. Nothing good comes from upsetting a woman so well loved. Particularly here, we're a colony of soldier ants serving at the whim of our queen. If you rile her, prepare for the swarm.
We'd have to be out of our minds to betray somebody like that.
Well,
Naomi, do you want to come with us to Nele Island?
Sorry, Noah. I'm not confident about your odds of leaving Mandelantis in one piece, to be perfectly frank. I know there's nothing I could say to stop you, but Noah's going to need someone who can actually keep him safe.
I hear you.
Sajima here. Madlandis can't enter keeping still for now. Goromaru's clear. Steady as she goes.
Minami here. East side cannons are looking good. Nishida, reporting the same. I think Law might really be true to his word.
Good. Thanks for keeping watch. Man your posts to the Goromaru's out of the cave, and rendezvous with us. We'll see you soon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Better not waste my time, boys. Cheers. Before long, we'll all be off to the races.
apparently that is a wrestler called Samoa Joe.
You have to be getting pretty close now.
Hope we don't run into the Coast Guard.
Let's sail!
So, Rodriguez and Shigaki now. Hope they're both ready to get a move on. Probably on pins and needles, knowing how long they've been waiting for us.
It ain't us they've been waiting for. It's Tucker.
Yeah. By now, they must have found this village of heretics we need.
And once we pull our info together, the treasure of the Esperanza makes its grand entrance.
We're almost there, aren't we?
I think we may be, kid. Gotta say, hard to believe it took a giant team of criminals to get us to this point.
Listen, I don't want to get your hopes up, okay? But if this thing really has some magic elixir or whatever, I swear we're gonna use it to get your lungs working, all right?
It's supposed to be 200 years old, isn't it, Dad? That's nice, but should I really drink something like that?
Don't worry. I'll try a swig first, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, no time like the present.
Naily Island's geography is, by and large, irrelevant to us. What's of sole importance is one location. Our heretics' village, discovered 2 centuries ago.
And if we can provide you with that, we'll be able to pinpoint the spot we're looking for.
That's correct. I'd like to be absolutely clear, however, that my share is 10%. Captain Majima guaranteed me that.
Yep, that's the deal.
I'm curious. Once we get to the village, what is it you're planning to use to guide you to the treasure? Let me guess. Walk west 100 paces from the outer edge, something like that?
Now, is it necessary I divulge this?
Essential.
Why?
Rodriguez could pull a fast one. What if he lies about where the village is? Say he watches your moves, then he takes the rest of the Haku to the real spot to fish it up themselves. Slow down. What happens if Tucker's the one who tries something funny? Even if I lead you there, we'd come up empty-handed, and I'd be holding the bag. Then, good old Tucker and all you yakuza slip away, having a fine time laughing it up while you screw us over.
You guys really ought to work through these issues.
Hey, cut this shit out. The treasure's ours if we just cooperate for one more day. Can we back off each other's throats?
He's got a point.
As long as we keep everything on the up and up, there's no problem here.
If anyone is less than forthright, however, this entire enterprise collapses. After which, suspicion will tear the lot of us apart. Now, are you willing to play for the team?
All right. Looks like it's on me to arbitrate this little dispute.
Arbo, what? What's that mean?
Means everybody lays the cards down, and I go hunting for the loot. But if I get to where X is supposed to mark the spot and find out it don't, I come back for pinkies. Tucker's and Rodriguez's. You both know I'm serious.
Not to be a dick about this, but why not just say you'll kill them?
Where's the fun in that?
Keeping $1 billion treasure all to myself? I should be willing to lose a finger.
Think so, do you? I guess I'll have to chop off another each day till we're square. First day will be the pinky on the left hand. Once that's gone, you'll never be able to grip a knife with full strength again. But hey, I'll just hire somebody to cut my food for me, you might say. Okay. Next day, we do the ring finger. Oh, there goes the place you keep your wedding band. I'll explain it to your old lady if you want.
Stop it. There's no need for all this.
Day after that comes the middle finger. Now, Yakuza customs, you never go past that to the thumb or the index. Kind of a courtesy. Make sure you can still feed yourself. So anyway, that means on day 4, we start with the pinky on the right hand.
You've made your point.
Once I'm done with fingers, well, that's when we get to toes. One day, one digit. I'll chop them off till there ain't nothing left to chop. We only leave the island when we're rich or we're dead. How's that sound to you? Ready to start playing nice? More secrets or skullduggery?
Yes, damn it. I swear to you, all right?
Feels like you still might be weighing your odds here, Rodriguez?
I'm just tired. Been on this hunt for too damn long. I won't let any more of my life slip away on this thing. Take a good look. You want the village? There it is.
Sure about that? That's it exactly?
Cut my fingers off if you don't believe me. My answer will stay the same. Right there's where we're going.
Your turn then, Tucker.
If that's so, the Esperanza treasure would be... somewhere between the 2 points you can see here. Along this area of the coastline, there's meant to be a secret cave which only reveals itself at low tide. Supposedly, anyway.
Supposedly? But all of a sudden you ain't sure?
Don't start badgering me. You know full well this information is from a journal 2 centuries old, don't you? Even in the best of circumstances, mint condition and laid bare before us on this very table, the written record of a single man is never beyond the follies of memory and hyperbole.
Not wrong there. Memory's a really funny thing.
The Rodriguez that showed you his, you're willing to admit yours wasn't everything you'd said.
Our brain likes to fuck things up.
An earnest account, the whole truth and nothing but. Fetch me a Bible and I'll swear on it. All that's left is to see where it leads us.
Suits me. Goromara, fellas.
I've been dying to take a trip to the coast.
Captain,
Yeah. Yeah.
Captain.
Yeah.
Captain, a moment. Going by the journal, this may indeed be what we've been looking for. During low tide, the secret cave should present itself somewhere around here.
Just how big is the entrance to this thing supposed to be?
According to the journal, it's apparently about 4 meters in diameter. Just large enough to stand out. But I doubt it'll be tremendously visible. Wouldn't be a secret cave otherwise, would it?
Thought it was supposed to be some kind of cave.
Perhaps the mouth has been obstructed over the last 2 centuries?
Hey, you being straight with us here, ain't you? If I catch you lying, you know what'll happen.
What? God's sake. You mean that wasn't just something you said to keep Rodriguez in line? You would really mutilate an old man, wouldn't you? You barbarian.
Try me. You'll find out all right.
I promise you that we're getting close. There, Captain. may. Might I suggest you fire the ship's cannons at that boulder? I've an inkling we may just find something over that way.
Fine. Let's give them what they want, boys. Come on, let's go. Ready? Aim. Fire!
Aww. I was hoping for lasers.
Captain, what did I tell you? Take a look at that. There. That could very well
You're
be-
fine. I haven't been live for very long.
Does seem like
But
there's
welcome
something
by.
there.
No need to apologize.
Wait a sec. Over there. Tentacles incoming, Captain! That's the wriggly fucker that wrecked our ship! I think we woke it up when we blew the rock! It looks angry!
Well, thank you for that. That's really nice to hear.
Hard to port! Koromaru, ready the cannons!
Captain, my grandpa beat one of these things back in the day. I'm sure we can too.
That's the spirit! Come on then! Time to spill some blood!
Captain, aim for the tentacles. The eyes, Captain. Go for the eyes.
SV. What would be what would SV be? Scarlet and Violet. Ah, okay. They are a good game. No, just saying SV, there's like that. I don't know where that's going.
Did we get it?
Though I am looking forward to the next Pokemon game.
giant squid? Sure is a hell of a way to die. I think I'm into it.
God loves Majima.
Alright, asshole. It's payback time. Here it
How the fuck is this gonna work?
Captain, you awake?
Yo. Did I beat that squid?
Yeah, you were awesome, Captain. But I think you'll want to get up now.
Huh?
We found the cave with the Esperanza treasure. There's no time to nap. We need our captain to lead the way.
We're sure it's the right place?
Absolutely, Captain. There it is. Exactly as the journal describes.
That means we're really at the end, ain't we?
Well, I mean, that's usually the nice thing to do. I mean, that's very kind in general.
The treasure of the Esperanza.
It's always good to be considerate of other people.
With the death of Commodore Mortimer, the race for the Esperanza treasure has exploded into action. Outside the hidden cave on Melee Island, former enemies gathered together aboard the Goromaru. Having defeated the treasure's final guardian, has Goro Majima finally regained his lost memories?
So, this is the infamous secret cave, is it?
Sure looks like it. Secret enough and cavey to boot, wouldn't you say? Well, Tucker,
Indeed. I am growing quite hopeful.
tight squeeze up ahead. Watch yourselves.
Actually, I do. I just don't. I don't play it much after I've completed the story and the campaign of them.
Stop. Everybody be quiet. Take it slow.
huh? What's up?
You'll see. Captain, stick with Noah, okay?
Yeah.
I think the only ones I haven't played is like Black and White 2 and X and Y.
Are we safe, Captain?
Don't you worry. Whatever it is, your dad will take care of it.
You're right. Oh, what happened?
Just keep walking, Noah. I'm right behind you.
No cause for alarm, my boy.
Okay.
There's a bunch of skeletons or some such. Oh no. I wouldn't say there's a... Probably the closest thing you would get to my main focus is like Destiny 2 or Final Fantasy 14.
All right. Gonna let go now. Once I do, just open your eyes real slow.
I don't believe it. This is... Captain, it's amazing!
Skeletor raid. Why does that sound familiar?
I swear, you just had to steal my thunder, huh?
Ah, that Pokemon.
We've accomplished the impossible. We've found the lost treasure of the Esperanza.
I don't know. There's only really so much like shiny hunting and stuff and raiding and that I can really take. And it's fun, so it's like I consistently have friends who are constantly wanting to join me for it. But once I no longer really have a bunch of friends to play, to do that stuff with, it's like, nah, I'm done.
We did it.
There's too many games with too many stories that I want to play.
There's nothing here but coins and gems.
What? You disappointed? Coins and gems do me just fine.
Maybe this is good enough for you folks. The Esperanza legend, though, there's something more.
Hey, quick picking fights, Jason.
Our treasure hunter is right. More indeed. Something very precious was said to lay among these riches.
What's that?
The elixir of eternal life.
Don't tell me. This whole time, you've been after it too?
The journal made mention of something its author referred to as the heart of the dragon. And, when prepared according to certain esoteric Chinese medicinal formulae, it supposedly yields an elixir. Perhaps one of the pirates chose it over the treasure and absconded with it all those many years ago. Could that be why it isn't what the journal said?
I guess at a certain age, health mattered more than wealth, huh?
No need to fret. I'm quite content with either. What we've uncovered is truly majestic.
Noah, I'm sorry we couldn't find this stuff. This heart of the dragon. For 7 years, it's all I ever sailed for.
It's okay, Dad. Really, I'm doing great. I got to go on an adventure. We got to beat up a giant squid. A little cough sometimes. It's no big deal.
It's just, as a father, you can't help but blame yourself when your kid's sick. If there was something, anything that could help you, believe me, I'd find it.
I'm all right. Besides, if there really is some heart of the dragon or whatever it's called, I don't need it. Lots of people deal with worse stuff than I do.
That kid's brave.
Listen, Noah's gonna be a damn fine man. For now, will you stop worrying so much?
You may be right.
Hey, Captain! What you think? Wanna give it a try?
Huh? What is that?
Grilled squid.
We took the initiative of grilling up that giant squid. Ikayaki for everyone. Minami thought we could even sell it.
How's it taste?
Try it for yourself.
Damn, that is good. Shit, nice work.
Would you believe Masura tried to butt in and give us grilling tips? Still turned out all right, I'd say. With the captain's seal of approval, those Polycana guys will shell out for sure.
Just give it out for free. Standing in front of all this treasure, and you're still trying to squeeze people?
Captain? I wanted to give you a present too, actually.
Hmm?
I used part of the squid to make a pendant. Like the one my grandpa made for me.
Oh, when'd you find time to pull that off?
It's something I always wanted to do if I got the chance. You know, try crafting one of my own. A keepsake from our adventure.
Look at that. Couldn't ask for a better present, kid.
Really?
So it's intimated that he is dying prematurely.
Captain.
It's never outright said what condition he's got. Nope, already got everything squared away.
Good to have you back, bro.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm looking at Naylor Island now. It's as you thought. They're planning to haul the treasure out of the cave and onto their ship. They'll probably start once the tide is low.
So I see. Then your fathers failed to cooperate, leaving us at a regrettable impasse, Naomi. Tell me, did he seem amenable when you last spoke?
My father is very ignorant.
I apologize.
Very well. Fret not, my dear. I'll not lay a hand on your father or brother. Blood is thicker than water.
I won't forget this. Thank you for your compassion.
Naturally, you'll understand, though. Mercy has its limits. As for the Goromaro's crew, the yakuza, the haku, I only hope they surrender rather than go down with their little ship. Sharks prefer live prey. They barely nip at corpses. Oh, I do love to spoil my babies.
Wow, she's going with the fleet.
Queen's making her move. Brought most of her people with her. Never seen a sight like this before. No mistaking it. They'll be at Nele soon. You readied up, Rodriguez?
Yeah. Thanks for the warning. We'll keep everything safe and sound.
Queen's fleet is gonna be 9 ships, hers and the Vanguard. The Goromaru can't take them all alone.
Got something up my sleeve thanks to you. I'm sure Majima and the yakuza will be grateful for the assist. We'll keep the fighting close to the island. That's our best shot. Appreciate it.
Always happy to help. You can save your thanks, Rodriguez. Hell, I'm probably the one who should be thanking you.
Majima, Queen Michelle and her fleet are headed our way. She already knows we found the treasure.
Is that so?
Oh no. Are we gonna be okay?
Maybe. Luckily, this is something that Raymond saw coming in advance. Got a plan.
Yeah? Fill me in?
Had a squad of boats stashed away nearby. Should be intercepting them as we speak. They're quick enough to disrupt the Queen's formation, give the Goromaru room to breathe. Our biggest problem's gonna be the Queen's flagship, though. Only we've got the artillery to handle her. That's where you come in. Figured you liked that part.
Figured wrong there.
What is it?
You and Raymond? You cooked this whole scheme up? The rest of us, we don't find out till it's go time.
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. Right now, the Queen's the one you need to be pissed off at. Like it or not, the fight's here, and it's winner take all.
Exactly.
See your point.
If you want to bail, I won't stop you. But in that case, the Goromaru stays here.
I know a bluff when I see one.
Yeah. But all that aside, there's no more time for negotiation. Without you, everything we worked for is the Queen's to plunder. Please, Majima.
Yeah, why not?
This will be interesting.
Everyone up! Queen Michelle's coming to screw us, and we ain't gonna let her. We earned this treasure, and we'll die before we give it up. Hell yeah!
Give them my regards, dear. Seems they're not alone, are they? Annihilate them to a man!
Anchors away! Koromaru, full speed ahead!
We can do this, Captain!
Full speed ahead!
Preparations complete! Watch out, we're under fire! Watch out, we're under fire! Preparations complete! Preparations complete! Preparations complete! Watch out, we're under fire! Preparations complete!
Ship's over! Now's your chance, Captain!
These guys got nothing.
Whoops, my bad. Pretty sweet, huh?
Sorry, I like that one the best. The first one you get.
Swooping in like a buzzard for the treasure, are we? Ain't my idea of queenly behavior. You sure milady wants to try it?
Hold your tongue. No one dare speak to me like
You haven't met Majima.
all of you. Cut down this insolent worm. See it done, even at the cost of your lives.
My queen, we're both waiting. Please, before the fire spreads.
Ordinaire adieu, Capitaine Majima. Sail well atwixt the flames.
She really played you for saps. Better kill me quick or you'll drown too. Like they say, we're all in the same boat. Got my sympathy. But that don't mean I'll be going easy on you.
Not bad at all. See why Noah thinks the world of you. Had my reservations, but you're tough.
Still here, huh, Naomi? Right then, what's your plan? I get it. You were trying to buy the queen time to escape. But what happens now that she's gone?
Hey, Naomi! Are you okay? You hurt anywhere?
Naomi, why won't you just give up? Why does it have to be like this?
You know, Noah, you're one thing. But I refuse to let Dad make his told-you-so face at me.
Huh?
That's why it has to be like this. Better to turn your back and run, little brother.
Naomi!
Ooh, must be tough having girls that age, eh, Jason?
Yeah. Say that again.
Hello, it's me. Oh, am I speaking to an imbecile? It's your queen, obviously. Come receive me at once. I'm approaching Atlantis now. Ugh, be quick about it.
That's far enough. No one authorized entry. Is that Queen Michelle?
Ugh, use your damn eyes, would you?
I'm sorry to say this, ma'am. Your rights in Atlantis have been rescinded, including the privilege of entry. As of now, all security, as well as the city's cannons,
I control every tantalizing detail, doling it out to whet your appetite. And in the end, you're just an arrogant old woman. Dull and gullible.
What?
And so, you took your entire guard to Nele Island, so you could rob them, the yakuza, the haku, anyone in your way. My best guess was that you would end up losing
I'm sorry.
under half your men.
That sounds horrible.
But you far exceeded expectations. My sincere condolences.
Raymond, you bastard!
Oh, spare me. You made the mistake of leaving this great haven ripe for the picking. Madlantis is mine, and it was pathetically easy to take.
Mark my words. Do you hear me? Or have you forgotten the power I possess? My friend.
Ah, but even then, it's still pain.
This world you and I inhabit exists at the mercy of the upper strata. A place where I am loved like a daughter. You think they would permit some renegade interloper to run things in my stead? They will come for revenge. They will wring the blood from your body.
I'll see you hounded to the ends of the earth, you thug.
That does sound inconvenient. I would hardly have time to deal with all of that. But that's why money is so useful. You see, I told them about our billion-dollar treasure. And I explained that you were trying to keep it all for yourself. They became most aggrieved when they heard about that.
Are you insane? You plan to round up the entire treasure and simply deliver it to them?
For Madlantis, I'd pay any price. And I'll be joining their family for my service. Certainly, that's worth $1 billion.
This is outrageous!
All your power came to you through luck and nepotism. You have no idea what it is to earn something. You don't know the value of power. You treat this city like a trifle, where I can make it a kingdom.
What?
A sanctuary for petty laws and regulations. A place that light can never reach. Nuclear weapons, bioweapons, chattel slavery, organ trade, market manipulation. Nothing to stop a man from making his fortune. The Palikana that Bryce dreamed of may manifest before our very eyes. All this pirate talk and gambling for pennies has been fun, but it's time to serve a higher class of clientele. And once I do, I become one of the great pillars of the world. A slum kid who was born with nothing except his hands and his wits. From one end of society to the other, quite the journey. Greater than any treasure hunt, I would say. Badlantis security gave you a warning. If you don't leave now, they'll have no other choice.
Raymond, reconsider. This is me. I've cherished you like you're my own brother.
Is that so? Well, let me show you my love, dear sister.
She kind of got what she deserved. But no, I guess we'll have to go deal with Raymond Law.
Pick up the pace! We need to get this out while the tide is low.
Yeah. The Queen may regroup and come back for another round. We held her off well enough once, but
Raymond call yet? You got anything for us?
nothing. Once he told us the Queen was on the way, it's been radio silence.
We find the long-lost treasure and still can't catch a break. Who else is gonna try to nab this thing? And after all this, we may end up having to hide it somewhere else, huh?
We can count on Tucker to fence all this stuff. Still, we can't let up. So keep moving.
Who's calling? Is it important?
It's raining. Let's see what he's got to say now. Hey, yeah, it's Rodriguez. Uh-huh. We're loading the hall right now. Understood. My share in the hot groups, that's all up to your distribution channels or whatever. I'm sticking to the deal we agreed on. As for Majima and the rest of his people, you can work it out with them yourself. Yeah, he's right here. Says he wants to talk to you. Got him on speaker, all right?
Yo, Rayman. What's going on?
Yeah, it sounds incredibly uncomfortable.
No doubt you are. You and Jason will want to hear this, though. Just now, my men took Rich Island and locked it down. They're getting drinks. Apparently, the girl working the bar is a real knockout. Moana Rich. I think that's her name.
The hell? What is this?
Poor thing. You wouldn't believe how scared she is. Care to see? Here, I'll send you the picture.
What the fuck? Moana! What do you want?
What the fuck do you two think I want? The Esperanza treasure, obviously. Every last cent of it, or else Moana's dead, and the island goes up in flames. Is that simple enough for you people?
Queen looks away for 1 minute, we try this shit? Braver than I took you for.
That woman's no longer with us. Madlantis belongs to me now. She's nothing but smoke and debris.
Say what now?
As we speak, the only two parties left in contention are yours and mine.
I haven't watched that in so long.
Cards, you know that's true.
I don't think I've watched that since college.
Your words well now. Things have changed, and I suggest you respect that.
Moana. Let her go.
No problem. I can make that happen. All you need to do is load the treasure, come to Madlantis, we'll do an exchange. For her sake, don't keep me waiting though. I'll give her back. But I can't promise she won't be coming back to you in a box.
Fuck you! Asshole!
Conversation over. Last thing, give Rodriguez my thanks, would you? With our side deal wrapped up, I doubt I'll be seeing him again.
I'm here, prick. You got something to tell me?
Sure, you want to hear it straight? God never sent me a better tool than you. Kind of mark a guy prays for.
Huh? Wait, hold on. You've got to be kidding me. This Moana girl doesn't mean dick to me as far as leverage. I'm not giving up my share for anyone, understand?
Nothing's been decided yet.
Hell, it hasn't. The treasure goes with Tucker, and we divide it up just the way we planned. No changes. Understood? Jason and Noah, sorry, but you don't get a say. We all know where you're gonna stand. I'm not here to discuss anything.
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Guess not. But are you really sure you want to do this the hard way? None of us got time for this shit. See, you want to beat your chest. Moana's waiting for us to come through.
Listen, I don't give a shit! You wanna rush in and save the girl? Not on my dime! We're standing on set for life money. Never answer to nobody money!
And that's all it takes for you to let a little girl die. What are you spending on? What is there that's worth that much to you? Money ain't so special. High as you stack it, it's still just money.
This getting through to you, Shigaki? Wake the hell up. Enough of this shit.
you know a damn thing about the way the world works. The yakuza took men like us in and spit us out. We've been crawling on our hands and knees since it all went to shit under your watch. Huh? Well, answer for that, why don't you?
What you want? I ain't got nothing for you. Lost my memories, remember?
What you want? Mad Dog of Shimano, Goro Majima, living legend. What a fucking joke. You were supposed to be the guy who tore off his leash and took...
Fortunately, I don't want to sing any of that just because I don't necessarily want to potentially get a copyright strike.
You were Yakuza royalty. You were a work of art. And every man here, we all dreamed of being just like you.
Being a badass, living by your own rules, strong enough to take on the world. The Yakuza told you all. That's what being a man is.
Yeah, they did.
Now's your chance. Got a line in the sand here. Leaving that girl to die. That don't make you a badass. Sure don't make you a Yakuza. Makes you a mutt. Cross this line and there's no coming back from it. You hearing me? Look at me when I'm talking to you!
Rodriguez, where do you stand? This girl, Moana, she's nothing to you either. What, you gonna tell me I'm wrong? You don't want the money?
What Majima said about crossing the line just now, he's talking about leaving brotherhood behind. You go down that road, maybe you end up getting a last laugh. But only once everyone else is silent. As for me, I know better than to choose that path. And besides, Raymond made a goddamn fool of me. Can't walk away from that.
And it sounds like we're back where we started. My people and Tucker will split the treasure between us. The same cuts as we would have had before you ever got involved.
You're no better than the bad guys, Shigaki.
Be quiet, kid. A real bad guy would kill you.
Moana's gonna die unless we save her. It's the same thing. You might as well be killing her.
Shut it!
Kid's right.
Just making a bad call. But hey, sometimes all we need is a good whack to the head. Eh, Shigaki?
Don't talk like you know me. I'm done listening to you, Majima!
Done yet.
That was funny to watch. Thing is that please is that you ordinarily would have some measure of reason to sing the song. Good thing it's outweighed by common sense. The main thing is that the thing about nowadays that it's so outdated. There's so many more people nowadays that should be added into that list.
Noah, look out!
Are you hurt? Noah?
Dad!
Jason!
I was only gonna threaten him. I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Take a time out. You're done.
Dad, you okay, right? Right?
Jason! Don't! He'll bleed out if you do that. Have to get him on a boat. Kyodai, give me some.
I don't know. I'd kind of like to see an updated version of it.
Day late and a buck short.
Huh?
The heart of the dragon. If we had that, I could just walk this crap off. Funny, ain't it? Dying on the hunt for eternal life. Dying on the hunt.
Hey, moron! Nobody's dying here. You got it?
It's all right, Majma. Let's be real. Before you showed up at the bar,
I mean, any recreation of it would not be the same as the original. It would be a whole different version. And should be respected as such, and treated as such.
like an old gnarled root. Thank you for cutting my son free. For saving us both.
Knock it off. Gonna be fine. Captain's orders.
Moana. Tell me she'll be safe.
I agree. It would need a. It wouldn't necessarily need that catchy tune, but a catchy tune.
Dad,
No. Forgive me.
Let's get him out. Gonna be okay, Noah. Your dad's strong. He ain't leaving you without a fight.
Because I think like characters like John Wick or Agent 47 or Kazuma Kiryu or a couple others would make great additions into there.
it's my fault. All 'cause I kept on begging to leave the island. He told me it was too dangerous. He's gonna die now because of me. And now Moana's gonna die too.
Kids are supposed to have dreams. You had them, and you chased them with all you got. Ain't nothing to be sorry for. Don't ever start thinking you should have given up on your dreams. I won't let life do that to you. You wanted to see the world. I'll make sure this world's worth seeing. Damn it. Hang in there, Noah. Dad's gonna be fine. He ain't going nowhere. As me, guy was too hot-blooded anyhow. Could do him good to lose a few drops.
I mean, at this at this stage, with how long it's been, no matter what you did with it, it would be a spiritual successor. Even if you kept the background music to it, it would not be the truly the same thing. It'd be a new vision of it.
One man to another.
Captain.
Shigaki. No point beating around the bush here. I need you. So I don't want to hear any complaining. Either step up, or I smack you down.
I hope you don't think I'm just scared to get hit. I'm with you. In fact, I'm begging you. Please let me atone for this. I can't take it. Seeing the kid cry like that. I'll do it. Whatever you ask.
And I'm not saying that any kind of
At your command.
revisioning of it couldn't have that tune. I'm just saying that I'd be okay either way.
Noah deserves the world after all he's been through.
Or even a remix of this existing
I
song.
say it's time we give it to him. Yes, sir.
Or, I really shouldn't say song, but remix of the existing beat to the song.
Captain Majima, welcome to Atlantis. Brought my treasure, huh? That you I'm seeing at the fort?
You bet. Because if I don't like what I hear from you, I plan on sinking this barge, treasure and all. I always wanted to go out with a bang.
Moana, she's really worth more to you than your own life. How chivalrous.
When she's on the Goromaru safe and sound, I'll deliver the treasure to you personally. We all get what we want, and nobody gets hurt.
Downright sensible. Sending the girl your way now.
Moana! I'm so happy! You're okay, right? Noah,
And I wouldn't say it's silly either.
where's Dad? There was a fight. He got hurt pretty bad. Saijima and Tucker are taking him to the hospital.
She has no idea who Saitama and Tucker are.
Turning starboard!
But Majima, why are we leaving?
Those are the captain's orders. We'll be back. Sure as hell won't abandon him. But for now, though, we wait.
Oh, it does. I agree with you there. It does. I mean, in and of itself, I wouldn't say it's silly.
As soon as the Goromaru gets clear of the cannons, I'll lose these, alright? Keep your fingers off the triggers, boys! I feel twitchy. Uh-huh. Just don't get too comfortable over there. We'll be coming aboard soon.
Captain Majima, look at you. Cool, motherfucker. Strapping bombs to yourself for the sake of a girl. Most places in the world, people would clap for that. We ain't in most places, though, are we? Here, all you get is a grave in the ocean that no one will ever know about.
Well, I don't even get last words. Come on, hear a guy out. Eh?
Is that all you got?
Ooh.
Sad when people don't realize they're washed up. This were 20 years ago. Maybe you could have given me a fight.
I'll bet that missing eye makes you feel like a real swashbuckler, doesn't it? Wonder how you'll look missing both. Still got some dog in him. Play dead for me, oh little pooch. About time you showed up. What the hell? How'd you get here?
I know every square inch of this place. Huh. You really worked him over. Gonna regret that.
Go to hell!
Long time since you were beaten this bad. Am I wrong?
Same as it ever was. I'll say this. Nothing like it to get the blood up. Let me at 'em. They racked up a hell of a bill.
Sure you're good?
Kind of questions that? Waiting this long, it's all the better when you finally pop off. Revenge is sweet. Whoever said it tastes best served cold, they were onto some shit.
Got that right. Don't forget this. Your hat. Captain.
So Raymond screwed everyone over and got my father stabbed. Did the queen in too. Worst of all, he hurt my sister's beautiful face. All right, you. Long as it takes to kill him, we're on the same side.
No. Yakuza 0 was actually the first time he was a protagonist.
Welcome to the table.
You spend about half the game playing as Majima and half the game playing as Kiryu.
Let's start with the appetizers.
It actually explains how Majima actually got to being the way he is. Like, Yakuza 0 is a great origin story game for both Kiryu and Majima. when I started playing Yakuza games, that was the one I started with. And I'd kind of been annoyed since then that Majima had not been a protagonist since then.
So, I'm dying to know, who's gonna fill me in on how you two teamed up?
Happened after she took off. When Queen's ship got blown to hell by the cannons, she went to Tucker's cave to lay low. It's where Tucker and me brought Jason for safekeeping, doing what we could. Naomi saw her father, lying there, stabbed in the gut. Guess she realized we got a common enemy.
So we do. Is Jason still breathing?
Yeah, for now.
Got more annoyed when like 3, 4, 5, and 6, or no, 3, 4, and 5 all had multiple protagonists in them, and none of them were
The sight of him bleeding out like
Majima.
And after what these bastards did to my brother and sister, if we can get Raymond Law for this, I'll do anything it takes.
I don't think 6
Just
was
tell me that
multiple
he won't
protagonists.
Stop until he pays, and I'm with you.
Naomi's the only reason I was even able to find you in time, you know? She knew about the secret entrance, got us inside the room. Without her help, I'd still be banging on the wall outside. Fucking glad for that. You held up like a champion, Kyodai.
Of course I did. Ain't no goddamn way I'd die in there.
Hmm?
If I didn't make it out, no one'd blame himself for the rest of his life. Wishing to see the world would have seemed like a mistake. Like hell I'd ever let him think that.
Majima, thank you for holding on for us, for caring about my brother.
Sure.
Okay, it's time we hit him back. Just follow me. Tough guy like you is still good to go, I trust?
She's got a real merciless streak. I kinda like it.
How long you gonna keep up the act? Before giving Shigaki that lecture on being yakuza and all that shit, and when Jason got stabbed. Remember what you said to me? Give me a hand with this, Kyodai.
Did I really say that?
You did. Your memory's back.
Figures. There's just no fooling you, is there? It's all right the hell through.
When did it happen?
I came in bits and pieces. Things just kind of fired off in my head here and there. I guess, there was one thing that tied it all together. Fighting that squid was a hell of a rush.
Huh. What was the plan if I didn't say nothing?
Who knows? I wasn't thinking that far. Thing is, I knew that when I got my memory back, me and Noah would have to stop adventuring. You might never have looked at me the same way again. I couldn't do it. So I kept quiet.
Damn it. What about all the people you had waiting for you? Could have spared me a thought. Raw deal.
Well, I'm sorry. But before we go home, there's shit I gotta take care of. From how it's looking, it's gonna be rough. I know that to you, Noah's just some kid. But I'm asking. Help me out here, brother. Who else I really got in this world? Besides you.
Excuse me, were you two planning to leave me hanging? I left thinking you were right behind me, and you haven't moved an inch.
Someone's faith can be a
He
powerful
was waiting on me.
powerful thing to help someone through suffering.
After all, you never could do nothing without my help.
Dead to rights. Useless without you.
Been that way
That
since the day I met him.
so they show that which gives people
just hurry up. We need to
hope,
move, Majima.
whatever it may be, actually helps with recovery or getting through various things.
Ready? This will be a bumpy ride, so hang on tight.
Yeah, I can do bumpy, but where are we headed?
Main Cannon Bay. Port side. We're taking it over. It's the most heavily guarded asset they have, so expect plenty of resistance. Nothing we can't handle, though, right? Right. Let's go already.
Well, that more depends upon your religion of what awaits.
Come on, brother. That's weak shit.
Hey, shut it, will you?
He's as strong as a damn ox.
Still not as strong as Kiryu. Actually, Saijima's been a protagonist more often than Majima has. Well, it's not just faith, it's just hope in general.
There. That's how it's done.
Yeah, we get it.
Sorry, being kind of a science geek, I like to understand why something works. And it's, that faith gives hope, usually, and that's what... I hit the wrong key. I don't want to call hope a want. Hope is really just something that you hold on to that... something that gives you a reason to push on. Well, actually, in general, because the way our brains work when it comes to medicine, it's just not just surgeries, but there's a reason why that makes like testing medications and everything else so difficult is because you have to test whether or not a symptom is a psychosomatic symptom. Because our brains have a really bad habit of, we worry about something, the brain can actually make it happen. So if you start reading a bunch of nonsense about, like, so this medication does this, or that vaccine does that, you can trick yourself into actually causing that to occur.
See? We need to seize control of this spot.
What's the play?
Go in guns blazing. Draw attention.
Our
If it works, they'll catch our
our brain is just really fucked up, Tool.
Get your strategy here. But in other words, you need us to kick up a shitstorm?
Pretty much.
Yep. Our brains can cause permanent paralysis just from believing that it's going to happen. It can also turn a sugar pill into one of the most powerful medicines around. Yep, that was actually a really good episode. I remember that episode of House. There's actually a new show that kind of reminds me of House called Watson. It's kind of like a mixture of House and a re-envisioning of Sherlock Holmes.
Should do for now. What's next?
We let the rest of the crew know we took control.
The rest? Was everybody here?
Naomi made sure of it. Got Mad Lannis's cannons at our command now.
Sure did. 3 guesses what we're going to do with them.
Yo! Awaiting your orders, captains.
Full speed ahead, Helm! Our targets! The Matlanta security forces! Fire!
Sure are letting those things rip, aren't they?
Good. By now, Raymond should be starting to sweat. Time to take the fight to him, Captain Majima. He'll be at the Queen's castle. Remember the audience chamber? That's where we'll find him.
Captain! I heard you got hurt. I was so worried.
It takes more than that. Raymond, though, he's got another thing coming. For Jason's sake, too.
That's right. We're gonna show him.
They'll be expecting an attack from us at this point. Much as I'd love to finish this in one fell swoop. We'll need to take our time and get ready. You rest up for now, Fatima. I'll be waiting here for the final battle. Come and find me then. Okay?
You got it.
Aloha.
We'll just have everything.
Looks great.
Thanks. You be sure to tell that.
Raymond, say the word. Ready to end this thing?
Nothing else left. Let's get it done.
Okay. Let's get a move on then. Sorry, but Noah, Goro, we stay here.
I know. I get it. When I'm around, you guys gotta hold yourselves back a little, right? Kids shouldn't be seeing this stuff or whatever.
You got enough to worry about. Jason's counting on you. Got it? Leave this part to us. Raymond's gonna be pulling a boot from his ass when we're through.
Damn right. You show 'em, Captain.
All right, let's wreck shop. Nobody can stop us. We'll bring this whole damn place down.
Okay, so we got all kinds of people here with us at this point. Okay, there we go. Help everybody but bad for relationships with con men.
That's what I'm talking about. I've been counting on you.
Well, we also have the bad part of we can sometimes con ourselves. Oh, why the fuck did I do that? Oh well. We'll make do. It is. Because usually if someone is confident enough, someone can be tricked into doing what they want.
Whoops, my bad.
We'll be fine here. You go on ahead.
Well, optimism is a whole other thing.
Sure you're good?
But optimism is also important for many things. If you're an optimistic person, you're more likely to have a large pool of friends. Me, I'm not exactly a very optimistic person.
chamber, did you?
So there's that.
You jackasses are getting on my nerves.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
I wouldn't even say I'm a pessimist either.
Goro fucking Majima. You don't know when to quit.
God damn, you're a tacky son of a bitch. Legendary treasure. And this is what you do with it? Where's your sense of adventure?
Actually, some very powerful people are coming to collect it soon. Before they do, I wanted a chance to take it all in. Although, with the way cash works, it'll all come back to me in the end.
Amateur. Nothing's coming back to you but my boot. The treasure's ours.
You're a covetous man, you know. That narrow-mindedness will be the death of you. Coming here was a terrible mistake. It's already a miracle you escaped the torture room. If you had any sense, you'd have swum away. I might have shown you some clemency then. But no, you insist on throwing yourself into the fire. You are not prepared for the unholy retribution you burned yourself. Do you think I'll stop at killing you? I'm not nearly so generous. Everyone you tried to protect will die. Noah and Moana, especially Naomi. Jason's family will be snuffed out, and I will sear the image of it into that eye.
Ought to spend less time thinking about the future. You still gotta get through me.
Fill me in on your way of thinking, Majima. Why die trying to take my treasure away?
That ain't it. I didn't come all this way for the gold. I came to beat the hell out of you.
Why is that, though? What have I ever done to you, personally?
Well, you, for starters.
Give her back to you. You wanted a damn treasure hunt, and that comes with greed and scoundrels. That's the nature of this beast. Would you have gone this ballistic if the queen were still here? If I hadn't done you the favor of getting rid of her? Men like us use every dirty trick we can to get the upper hand, don't we? Jason's the same. This was a game for villains from the start, and all I ever did was have the audacity to win it.
Exactly.
What?
You sit in a damn castle having everyone else do the work. What's it matter, as long as you get the last laugh? Screw that. Screw those kinds of games. Noah deserves better.
Does he now?
That kid spent his childhood dreaming about the world. He finally gets to see it, and this is what it looks like? You think you get to come out on top? Just because you played the dirtiest? Not while I'm around.
As if impressing some little shit makes it noble. You're a damn crook.
I should have died at sea. The kid saved me. When he looks up, I see stars in his eyes. You have any idea the way he talks about what the world has in store for him? If us grown-ups are good for anything, it should be nurturing that hope.
Seriously? That's all this is about? to you? That's why you're so dead set on this? You're out of your mind. You think you can take me? You insignificant bastard. I swear, I will show you how little you're worth.
Too bad I never gave a shit about anything. Worrying about myself? How's that make a kid's dream come true?
Sure, he has as much health as Amon did. Okay, maybe not. Depends on whether this next part is... Nope. I'll take a look at that. That message here in just a few moments.
I'm not done yet. Hajima!
Give me a break. This goes on much longer. I'll look like a bully. Come on. No one expects better of you than to kill you.
So what then? What are you gonna do to me?
Kiss you goodbye? Here's a consolation prize for you.
Ooh, that's a problem.
Is that...
Huh? She kept a goddamn whale?
Yo, Rayman! as hell.
Nice way of scene of walking away.
We finally have it, don't we? It's ours. The Esperanza treasure.
Yeah. Sure had to go through hell to get it.
How's Jason? Is my dad still okay?
Please, let's enjoy this moment first. It would be such a shame to have to ruin the mood with tragedy.
Huh? What do you mean? You said that the worst was over.
What'd he say?
Tucker, what's going on?
Jason didn't make it.
I had been hoping to preserve the peace for as long as possible. Very well. Bring in the body.
Hell, would you get a load of that glimmer? Find like this, raise the dead.
Dad! Dad!
Well, want in?
I was worried there for a moment.
That was lame as hell. You really think we'd find it funny?
Maybe not. I should have known better. Forgot you're ice cold.
Dumbass.
You one hardy SOB. Who needs elixirs?
Yeah. Suppose I'm done chasing fairy tales.
Too bad. Heart of the dragon. If it ever existed. Sure be worth a ton, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Turning all this into something spendable is still quite the undertaking. Honestly, considering the time and effort involved, I plainly deserve a larger share.
One way to look at it. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, because it ain't gonna happen. Still, can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, that aside, if I may, would you allow me to say a few words? After 2 centuries, the lost treasure of the Esperanza has finally been discovered. It was a perilous journey which ensnared many and fascinated at every turn. Blood was spilt, all for dreams of wealth. Atlantean pirates and thugs, Nele Island Haku, and Japanese yakuza. Even me, a New York financier. Every conceivable walk of life united in mutual ambition. And to think, if even a single cog were missing from this ramshackle clockwork, some or all of us might not have lived to see this hour of triumph. However, 2 very special pieces of the puzzle somehow bound us all together. And at last we earned our happy ending, thanks to them. This most eccentric fellow who woke upon the shore without a trace of memory, and the boy who rescued him, who together set sail with the wind at their backs and vigor in each step, making allies of many would-be enemies.
I still say the kid would easily fit into most Disney movies.
All right, knock it
This never would have happened without you. We simply wish to express our sincere regards. And thus, I propose it's only fitting that you two take the first pick of the lot. Everyone's already agreed, in fact.
You sure? What if I was to say, hey, I want the whole pile?
Oh, make no mistake. We're ready. Grateful or not, we'll keel haul you if you get stupid.
Hey, be cool. Don't you want to end this story like a hero, Kyodai?
You put it like that. Somebody once said, treasure shines brightest before it's found. Soon as it's in your hands, you want to go out looking for more. So I figured, my treasure's gonna be this moment, when everyone's still feeling the rush. That's really all it's ever about, you know?
Wait, hang on a sec, boss. That ain't what happened, right? You mean you really didn't snag your cut of the treasure?
You might be the only guy I ever met who gets dumber with a H, Minami. What kind of boss takes first dibs? They got a reputation to protect.
But what about the plan? We needed the seed capital. Get Majima Construction off the ground again? And how will we pay for this film set?
Thought I told you. All we gotta do is keep working our asses off each day. We're a team here. Us and all the other fellow guys. The ones who'll never be housebroken. Why are you hanging your heads? There's something wrong?
Come on, Majima-san. You could have had a cut of $1 billion, and instead, all you took was a single photo? Sounds kind of fishy to me, is all I'm saying.
You got some nerve. Look me in my eye and accuse me of lying, then.
Like I'm that stupid.
Come on in. My father. He went peacefully.
I see. Condolences.
At least I had the chance to tell him that we found the treasure. I think that made him happy. Even looked like he understood me for a minute or two there.
Be thankful for that.
It was interesting, actually. He started tidying up the place. I saw him get out of the bed. He took the boat out. Picked up all the old rocks around the house and tossed them in the water.
There's a saying in Japan. Birds don't foul the nest they leave behind. Could have been he knew his time was up.
Maybe. I can't stop thinking about something he said. He told me he was on the Esperanza back when they first buried the treasure. And that he wrote the whole story down in a journal.
In a journal? That's kind of funny. Tucker said that, right? His information came from a journal?
The one Tucker had was from centuries ago. My father was somehow the person who wrote it. He'd be over 200 years old.
So Tucker had some old pirate's journal. Maybe our father was just confused.
Or maybe there's the heart of the dragon.
Either that or Tucker's journal belonged to my dad. My 200-year-old dad. That's impossible, right? He would need some kind of elixir of eternal life.
What? Yeah, right.
Doesn't really matter anymore, I guess. You never could make it easy for me, could you, old man?
I don't know.
Hey,
I honestly don't know what I would do in that
it's not
situation
really
of trying to pick out
Esperanza stuff on that thing.
from that treasure or not.
Take the win and move on.
Don't be like that. Can a guy bask in victory a little longer?
It's just eating you up that we didn't find that elixir, isn't it? Me too, man. If the Esperanza's crew took it with them, then it might still be out there. Only hint we have to go on is the heart of the dragon.
That's what Tucker said it was called, right? The old journal he bought talked about it.
Actually, from what he described, it sounds similar to this stuff here. You ever heard of ambergris?
Ambergris?
The Chinese use it for medicine. It's supposed to revitalize the nervous system and the heart. What if, back in the day, somebody found it in its purest form? Might seem like immortality to them.
So what is it exactly?
The Chinese word for it means calcified saliva expelled from the mouth of a benevolent dragon. Apparently, though, it naturally forms in the intestines of sperm whales. Each one goes for millions of dollars.
Millions each? Jesus Christ. It would be worth more than the
Yeah,
gold.
it is.
No wonder they didn't leave it with the rest of the loot.
Like, ounce for ounce, it's one of the most valuable things on the planet.
So all it is an ugly rock?
Yep. If you didn't know, you'd probably walk right by it.
But with just one, you'd end up filthy rich, huh? Sure makes a man dream.
If it's Chinese medicine, I assume they brew it up like tea, don't you think?
Yeah, IRL, ambergris is one of the most
What if some
valuable
help you live to 100 or even longer?
items pound for pound on the planet.
Palakana sage.
Oh yeah, rice.
People said he was 100 years old, but supposedly still in
Well, I mean,
freakishly
the
good shape.
keep you alive forever is
gotta be.
that's something I've never heard of before.
Son of a bitch,
But it
you bring up the
is
heart of the dragon.
used. It has a lot of applications. It's used in Chinese medicine. It's used in actual medicine. It's used in high-end perfumes.
I'm never gonna get this idiot to believe me.
What part doesn't he think was real?
Oh, no. The whole thing, I guess. He's saying me getting retrograde amnesia don't make any sense. And the squid? He don't think we took out a giant squid?
What? But we almost died fighting that thing.
I'm saying.
Who's the kid? Pretty brave, hanging around Majima-san like that.
Yeah, that's the boy we've been trying to tell you about.
Kid's no joke. Have a little faith in people, man. The boss has spit nothing but the truth.
So what? The giant squid stuff was real? Back in Hawaii, I took one of those things on. Trust me, if they were all over the place, people would know about it.
Sounds to me like your boss heard my story and he's just trying to one-up me.
It ain't like that at all. Maybe you're the one that's full of shit.
That's right. What proof have you got?
It's all true. And no one's gonna believe it, are they?
Well, if only we had a way to prove it happened.
How about a photo?
I only thought to take the one.
Oh, I have an idea. The gift that I gave you, Captain. Remember? I made it from one of the squid's barbs. The necklace.
Whoa, good thinking.
I mean, I had thought about that, or that they were when they first did this kind of cutscene thing early on, or that it was some sort of like movie cut.
Looky here, Costiga. What do you say? This proof enough for you?
Although I really enjoyed this game, I am kind of sad it's over. Watch as no one else sees the kid. I don't know. I look forward to another game with Ichiban. I'm hoping that there's another game with Majima, but who knows? I mean, technically, character-wise, at this point in time in
Hawaii and pirates and washing up on the beach with amnesia. Very you, Majima-san. I'll give you that.
What? You still ain't gonna believe me? I've been telling you the tale of a lifetime, and all you do is poking holes in it. How about Naomi and Moy? Girls, would you believe them?
Probably would. Why not introduce me to him?
Well, turn around.
Jason's there? Huh?
I did not expect to see Jason doing that. Or Majima for that matter. The other three, okay, that I can see that. That's ridiculous like this that makes me absolutely love the Yakuza games. Yeah, I never did much with the rhythm portions of the games because I suck at rhythm. But I mean, although, as I was saying, with how old Majima currently is in the story, I'm really kind of also hoping that they kind of retire him similar to how they more or less retired Kiryu. I mean, they're both in their mid to late 60s at this point. I mean, honestly, even Ichiban, I think, is too old in the storyline to really be who you should have handed the series off to as being the next next big one to follow. Yagami from the Judgment series might have been a better choice. Well, for me, it's like it's not just different Yakuza Pro tags, but also we should be focusing on characters that could continue to carry the series. I mean, I wouldn't say that no one can outlive Master Chief. And they do. And unfortunately, that has to do more with they want to... They know how people generally think. And so they're going to milk Master Chief for as much money as they can. So until the fan base as a whole decides to go, hey, there's no way he's still up for this. You need to kind of replace him. They're not going to do it. And the worst part is if you read the books, which the books revolving around the Spartan Threes, which is what Noble Team was, had come out long before that game ever came out, and they were never on Reach. Noble Team wasn't there. Because Noble Team and Spartan 3s didn't exist. The Spartan 3 program didn't start until the fall of Reach. And even then, they didn't have as good of Mjolnir armor as the Spartan 2s. They were mass-produced and so didn't have the various modifications that the Spartan 2s had. I mean, they were still more expensive to make than a normal foot soldier, but they were nowhere near on par with a Spartan 2. I mean, the Spartan 2s... Well, yeah. And I mean, if you look into how Spartan 2s were made, they absolutely should just trivialize everyone. I mean, when they were kids and first starting to learn how to use the Mjolnir armor, I don't think it was Master Chief, but it might have been Master Chief, but literally took a nuclear missile to the face in the Mjolnir armor, and it did nothing. But that's also why, after they graduated their training, the 200 Spartan 2s that they could actually create. Because they started with 5,000, but the various surgeries and training and everything whittled them down to about 200. They didn't work as a team. Spartan 2s were too powerful, too expensive, and too necessary, so they were generally deployed individually. It's like, you go here, do this, you're on your own.
So, Daigo's gonna meet us there?
Went early this morning. Said it was only proper. Even put the suit back on. Imagine the hospital staff's faces when you showed up looking like that.
What's going on here?
Those two, they know what it's like at the top. Got plenty to talk about. Never tie me down to that chair.
Guy bore the weight of the yakuza on his shoulders, and then life comes at him with this. Meanwhile, you and me, we get to retire healthy, even after all these escapades. Life ain't fair, is it? Each day you're rolling the dice.
That's the best part, though. Always more to hope for, as long as there's air in your lungs.
Suppose so.
Rodriguez's father. You remember him, don't you? Once Once he found out his treasure hunt's over, he shut his eyes for the last time.
I mean, they basically made the Spartan 2s into X-Men's Wolverine without the bone, without the claws. But basically had to do that just to be able to wear the Mjolnir armor, because it actually even goes to upgrades your strength and everything even higher than that.
That's the whole reason to hunt. Because life don't last forever. One day, you get to look back at how far you got and grow old. All your dreams, the ones you had and never saw come true, you leave them to the next guy. That's how it should be. And that's life.
Wisdom there. Shimano's mad dog. He's become quite the old hound, ain't he?
Lay off, alright?
Funny how you went to Hawaii all so you could
Well,
chase a dream, man.
you say that until you realize that generally Spartans were sent in to where things had either already gone foobar or it was such a secretive mission and it was basically a suicide mission.
Daigo, though, he was laughing. Majima-san's running around like he's 40 again.
Yeah, kid's always been a ball breaker.
Guys our age are supposed to be smart enough not to go chasing legends. If we do, they'd better be damn stupid ones. Stupid's what it takes to get us moving.
At least they're recognizing their age.
So it goes. What makes me laugh is that even after you lost all your memories, you still honed in on that treasure all the same. Take the dream from the man, but can't take the man from the dream. Kazuma Kiryu. You never could give up on that one.
Well, still just a dream in the end. Stupid or not.
Yeah, too bad about that elixir of eternal life.
Thing is, going after it helped Noah make his dream come true. Kid wanted to see the wide open world with his own eyes. So he did. Like I was saying, you go as far as you can, and you leave your dreams to the next guy.
Sounds like a plan. How about we go find another dream to chase then, huh? After all, what's stopping us?
Yeah. Best is yet to come. Life's as fun as you make it.
I mean, if you're, I take it, reading that, it sounds like you're talking about Warhammer 40k, which that is just an absolute brutal world.
We got time, you know. And
But
from Hawaii. Let's regale the man.
Yeah.
that is a thing that is hard to delve into when it comes to Warhammer. Because honest, when you look at how like the normal guardsmen, which there are some books that cover regular guardsmen, or even the most famous ones that I know of being the Last Chancers,
Starting off about 6 months back, if that's cool.
who is led by the only other human other than the Emperor of Mankind that orcs actually respect. some stories do. Most of them focus on the super soldiers, though. Although I do need to go back and play more. I do need to go back and play more Necromundo, which is one of the few Warhammer games that I know of where you don't play as some supercharged member of the Empire. But let's see, it is 1:47 a.m. That is too late to start another game because I do have to work in the morning. Let's take a look and see real quick if there's anyone out there to raid. I do. I just keep really weird hours and always have. Unfortunately, my day job starts at 9:30 in the morning, so it's like 2 a.m. is about the latest I can really usually stay up. Unfortunately, there's no one here to raid. I have a sleep study I'm doing tomorrow night, so I will not be here for a stream tomorrow night. I will be holding a special early morning or lunchtime stream on Wednesday. And then we'll go back to normal scheduled streams after that. But thanks for joining us here today for Shin. Hopefully you enjoyed our playthrough of Pirate Yakuza and the conversation. And hopefully we can keep those going here in the future. Also, if you haven't already, you should join our Discord server, where I'm always happy to talk in there. You just need to accept the rules, or if you have issues with that, let me know. Till next time, though, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. You did? I am always a little concerned whether people actually did or not, just because, like, other than me, like, so few people actually chat in there. Which is sad. But, again, I need to be going to bed. Have a good night, and hope to talk to you again soon.